abandon hope. Michael J. Fox, welcome to the Daily Social Distancing Show.
Yeah, and nice not be there.
If I'm not mistaken, this is your third time technically on the Daily Show in all its iterations, correct?
That's about my 20th time on the Daily Show, but it's my first time. You're my third host.
Wow.
I had it was Greg Kinnear and John Stewart and then you. So
Nice.
You're doing well so far.
I like how you say it like it's a conquest. That's how you say it. You're like, you're my third Daily Show host. I'm excited to see what the fourth is going to bring. You know what? It makes sense that I'm your third Daily Show host, and it makes sense that you've been on every single show because you've been show business. You had, the years when you were the young guy who was just doing everything and it was amazing, but now you're the guy who's still doing amazing things, but you've got this amazing journey with Parkinson's as well, where you've raised more money than anybody in the world fighting against the disease. When you look at your life, where do you see your achievements, or is it just one story?
I don't know. I don't really think of it in those terms. I'm just glad to be here. I'm just happy to be around. But I don't know. I've had a wonderful life. I moved to California when I was 18, and then found myself on a show. Then found myself in Back to the Future. Then found myself married, and then found myself with a child and Parkinson's disease, and another series, and then another. I mean, it's just like life just goes like that, and it's cool if you take notes along the way. But it's been a whirlwind. So I don't know. I mean, I loved being 23 and driving my Ferrari 80 miles an hour to top down and lighting a cigarette. And just like crazy. It's another life. When I see myself like sitting on the back porch with my dog watching rabbits run across the yard that neither one of us wanted to chase. And I think about that kid standing on the bar in Hollywood leading his troops. I mean, it's a different life.
I feel like you've lived many lives, and I think it's only fitting that you've written another memoir. I think this is your fourth one now. But in the book, what I really found endearing, and it makes you want to laugh, and there's times where it makes you want to cry, is you share how hard it is to stay optimistic. You share moments where you go like, actually, I don't know if I'm optimistic every day. Actually, I am depressed. Actually, it's like Parkinson's sucks. Actually, life isn't always easy. Talk me through why you decided to write a book that had like a different tone to what we've heard from you so much in the past.
Well, I thought I had a cranky book in me. By the time I wrote a cranky book, Cranky Man, was the alternate title. But what happened was I with Parkinson's, I've reached a kind of detente with it. I just like it is what it is. It takes up the room it takes up. I have room left over to do other stuff, and then I just deal with it that way. And that is an optimistic point of view. It's just kind of saying glass half full. I mean, I saw it as full, and continue to live my life that way. Then I get this thing, which is a tumor on my spine, which they found. They said this is going to paralyze you in short order. We got to take it out, but a lot of guys didn't want to take it out. I found this doctor in Baltimore, Johns Hopkins, Dr. Fedor, who was great, who said, "I'll take it out, but I can tell you why those other guys didn't want to take it out, because who wants to be the guy who paralyzes Michael J. Fox?" So I said, "That's funny. You had the balls to say that to me. You're the guy. Here's the knife," and he did that. And that was fine. I had to relearn to walk again. I mean, literally learn the mechanics of walking again and all that stuff. And finally got to where, long story short, finally got to where I was alone for the first time in months. I had no aides, nobody hanging off me.
Right.
And I was walking down my hallway in my apartment, feeling like a big shot. Walked into the kitchen, slipped on a tile, fell down and shattered my humerus, and just mutilated it. And I was laying on the floor with the mail alarm, and he just went, "Okay, put a shiny face on this. Make this happy. This just sucks. This only sucks, and then it sucks some more, and after that it sucks. This is not good." And I began a whole conversation I started having with myself about had I like put up optimism as a panacea, had I said that had I way occurred to me, had I commodified hope,
Right.
had I made this a thing when it's not a thing, it's the thing you feel, the thing you arrive at. It's optimism. It's an action. It's not a word. It's not an idea. I started to look at what brought me to optimism in the first place, and what it was about optimism that was where's my default mode that is always been the standard for me. And I did all kinds of things. I found myself thinking about mortality and fear and just opportunity. And what I came to was acceptance and gratitude. if you have gratitude in everything, some piece of gratitude about some element or something, then optimism survives.
Wow.
Because it feeds on that. It feeds on gratitude.
Before I let you go, I wanted to talk to you about the work that you have done that I think few human beings would even dream of being able to do in any field. And that is, I think you've put over $1 billion into Parkinson's research. You've helped raise this money. Do you know how close we are to seeing a cure? And do you think that we'll see a cure within your lifetime? What are some of the leaps that you've seen in the work that you've done that have given you hope?
I don't know that it'll make a big difference in my life because I've been so much. I mean, basically, too many miles on the car already. I mean, I've run this baby out. There's no get putting a new engine in it. Science is hard, and we didn't realize this. Like, if you told me we were here in 20 years, raise $1 billion, and not have the cure yet, when I started, I might have said, I don't believe we think this. But the work that we've done in these 20 intervening years have been really important. Has been really important work. Accessing data, whether it's through, we have a thing called the biomarker initiative. We're also finding new ways to get in the brain and to get visuals, to be able to see how the alpha-synuclein, for example, a protein that folds and manipulates, damages the brain tissue. We're solving that in a way to image that. So we're working on all these big problems, and one day it's going to crack. It's going to be like, this is the right combination of glue and pine cones. It's going to make it all happen.
I like that. That's the best description for science. One day the glue and the pine cones will meet, and we'll have the cure for what we need. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for making me your third Daily Show host, and thank you for being my first Michael J. Fox. I appreciate you. Send my love to the family, and we'll have you back for the 5th memoir.
Great.
Don't break any more arms. Look after yourself.
Yeah. I'll be taking it easy.
All right. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
No Time Like the Future is available now.